the cheapest bags you can buy from our favorite designer brands. So recently I was browsing a lot of different websites and I was just wondering, after all of these price increases that we've had recently, what are the cheapest bags from each designer brand looking like price-wise? I looked at Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci, YSL, and Dior to see what those bags are looking like these days. So I'm going to start off with Louis Vuitton because Louis Vuitton, out of all the brands that I'm going to talk about today, has the most options when it comes to the specific price range that I'm looking at now as far as their lower priced bags go. Now, as you can imagine, for the most part, most of these are going to be canvas pieces. And I don't know, did you guys hear this rumor that Louis Vuitton was going to discontinue their canvas pieces, at least from their website in 2023? I don't know if that's true. I did see Cellier Knightsbridge do a post about it on Instagram, and then I saw someone comment that their essay negated that, so I'm not exactly sure what's true, and I think it would be really stupid on Louis Vuitton's part to get rid of their canvas because I think that's their most popular material for bags and things like that, and it's a very heritage thing for them. I mean, they started doing trunks with this canvas. I personally love the canvas trunks, so to me it doesn't really make sense. Let me know if you've heard that rumor though, and if you've heard it from an SA. So the first bag from Louis Vuitton is, by no surprise, going to be the pochette accessoire, or the pochette accessories. This is one of Louis Vuitton's most popular pieces. I feel like it always has been, at least as far as back as I can remember. I remember when I was a lot younger in the 2000s, I went on a trip to Paris with my parents, and one of their family friends asked them to please bring them back this bag from Louis Vuitton, as it was a lot cheaper than it was here in the States. Of course, back then, I remember, I don't know, I remember it being like 300 or 500 euros or something like that. And I remember my mom specifically saying that she thought it was crazy that anyone was going to pay that much for a canvas piece, for a bag that wasn't even leather. And just thinking about that now, I have to laugh because obviously my mom had no idea. This bag is currently retailing for $1,290, which is an insane increase in, I don't know, maybe 15 years. This is a great little bag though. It definitely packs a punch. You can fit a large cell phone, you can fit a wallet inside. So I can see why it's a very popular piece. Right now they do have it in stock on Louis Vuitton's website in the Damier Azur. This also comes in other canvas variations like the monogram. That one currently isn't available on the website, but if you have an SA, go ahead and ask them if you're looking for this piece. I think this is probably the cheapest bag that you can get from Louis Vuitton that is actually a bag, not something that people might convert into a bag. The next bag from Louis Vuitton is the double zip pochette. It just has two pouches instead of one zip pouch. What I like about this bag is that it does have an adjustable strap, so that is always a nice feature. It is a little bit higher than the pochette accessoire at $1,350. So only $60 more, but then you get the two pouches and the adjustable strap. Aside from the canvas, it does come in some leather variations, which of course will be priced higher. The lowest priced piece will be the canvas. It's also a little bit smaller than the pochette accessoire, but still large enough to fit a cell phone and a wallet. Inside you also have 3 card slots, so if you want to save space and not use a wallet, that's also an option as well. Now this next piece from Louis Vuitton I think is probably the best buy for around this price point, and it's going to be the Speedy 25. This retails for $1,490. It does come in the different canvas prints like the monogram, the Damier Azur, and the Damier Ebene. This is a very classic heritage piece from Louis Vuitton, so I think if you're looking around this price point, I would probably skip the pochette accessoire and the double zip pochette and just go straight for the Speedy 25. However, if you do get this bag, please, please, please make sure that you get a bag shaper or a bag organizer for it to keep its shape. Otherwise, the bottom of this bag is just going to get very saggy. It's going to lose its shape and it's not going to look very nice. I've seen a lot of Speedy 25s that lose their shape over time because someone is not using an insert inside, and they don't look as nice. They don't look as luxe, so definitely go for a bag organizer with this bag. Now there are a couple of other canvas pieces from Louis Vuitton that do retail at this lower price point, but I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead to a leather piece. If you're looking for a leather bag, the lowest leather bag that you can buy from Louis Vuitton, I recommend this easy pouch on a strap. It retails for $1,620. This is a fairly new bag. It debuted spring 2022 from Louis Vuitton, so just a few months old. You can get this in in the empreinte leather. It comes in a beautiful cream and also in a black option as well. And you do have a few options on how to wear this bag. It comes with a leather shoulder strap, so if you'd like to wear it crossbody, you can. There's also a chain, so if you want to wear it as a shoulder bag, you can. And both of these straps are removable, so if you wanted to have both on there for different options when you're out and about, that's also a possibility. And it is big enough to fit a phone and a wallet and all of the essentials. So if you're looking for a leather handbag from Louis Vuitton for their lowest price point, this is the one that I would recommend. So next up, let's take a look at Dior's. From Dior, we have 3 different options. First, we have this travel nomad pouch. This comes in 2 different sizes. First, we have the small one at $1,250. Then we have the medium for $1,400. This pouch comes with a shoulder strap that is adjustable, and in the center there is a CD buckle that opens up. It has a zip closure. Both of these will fit an iPhone and all of the daily essentials, so if you have a large phone, you don't need to worry about it fitting in this pouch. It's not a leather or canvas bag. It's made out of what's called technical fabric, and if you wanted to adjust the shoulder strap to make it shorter so that you could carry it as a top handle, you could. Moving on to the long saddle wallet with chain. This retails for $1,650. The saddle bag, of course, is a very classic piece from Dior. If you like the saddle bag and it's out of your price point, but you really like the design and you want something with that element in your collection, this could be a great starting point. It does come in a few different leather variations, like the ultra matte, for example, or if you like the regular gold hardware, that's an option as well. It also comes in the monogram oblique canvas. Inside, it does come with a removable zip pouch. You have 6 card slots. The chain strap is also removable, so if you wanted to carry this as a clutch by taking off that chain, you can also do that as well. Finally, for Dior is the large Caro daily pouch. Of the 3, this has to be my favorite. I especially love it in the macro canage quilting. I love the large canage quilting. I think it's so gorgeous. This one with the black leather and the black ruthenium hardware is especially my favorite. This is just going to be one large pouch bag. Inside, you do have 2 pockets, and then you have a removable wristlet strap, which I really like to carry. It reminds me a lot of my YSL clutch, which I'll go over later in this video, but it's a very easy carry bag and it fits all the daily essentials. You're going to be able to fit your iPhone, so that is no worry when it comes to this pouch. Moving on to Chanel, which is my favorite brand, and for the purposes of this video, I'm going to leave out anything like this little coin purse with chain, any card holders with chain. To me, I don't consider those bags at all. I know some people really love the micro bag trend, and that's great. But for the purposes of this video, I'm looking for bags that are going to fit more than a few credit cards and your ID. First up, of course, is the classic Chanel wallet on a chain. This is what I would say is a lot of people's first piece, or maybe their first coveted piece. Of course, there is the classic flap, and a lot of people like that, but a lot of people look to the wallet on chain as their first Chanel bag. This is retailing for $2,950. Technically, this bag is an SLG, or a small leather good, as a lot of the bags are going to be on this list from Chanel, but you can get a lot of mini bags these days at a good price point. So again, this one retails for $2,950. Next, we have this round clutch with chain. This is a really cute little bag, but just be forewarned, it's not going to fit a whole lot. It does not fit a phone, that's for sure. If that's something that doesn't bother you, I know some people carry their phone in their hands and they don't really mind not being able to put it in their bag anyway. This bag will fit things like a card holder and your car keys, maybe a little lip balm or something like that. So really just the bare essentials apart from your phone. This one retails for $2,325. I've seen them every season in different variations. Sometimes you also get it in the Chanel 19 style, which is also really pretty. It also works as a crossbody bag. Now at $3,375 from the latest season is this round pouch. It has this nice chain going around it. This has been a very popular mini bag based on the dimensions, which is 6.2 by 6.2 by 2.1 inches, or 16 by 16 by 5.5 centimeters. It should fit a smaller phone. It's probably not going to fit an iPhone Pro Max based on the dimensions. You might have a little bit of it sticking out if you do put an iPhone Pro Max in that purse. But if you have a smaller phone like the Pro or even the Mini, I think you should be able to fit it just fine. This bag has a zipper closure, and then it has that top handle which does snap open and close for easy access into the bag. It comes in white or black lambskin leather with the gold hardware. Now finally, finally, if you're really set on a classic bag, you don't want an SLG or a mini bag that technically is an SLG but can double as a bag, then your best bet, of course, is going to be the mini square and the mini rectangle. These will be the lowest priced bags in their classic collection. There could be seasonal bags from time to time that might be priced the same or maybe even a little bit less. But if you're looking specifically for something classic, then these are the ones you want to go for. If you're looking at the mini rectangle, you can find it in tweed. Right now the tweed retails for $4,000. If you are strictly looking for the leather, it only comes in lambskin leather. They stopped producing caviar minis in 2018, so if you're dead set on a caviar mini, you will have to buy that pre-loved and it will come at a premium price. But if you're okay with the lambskin leather, that's currently retailing for $4,400 in boutiques. If you like the mini square, that one is a little bit less at $4,200. It also comes in the lambskin. It doesn't come in caviar anymore. Again, if you're looking for a caviar mini square, you will have to check the pre-loved market. Now from Hermes, I think a lot of people immediately think that Hermes is just so expensive. If you're looking at the Birkin and the Kelly, that can definitely be the case, but there are other bags from Hermes that are at much lower and much more reasonable price points. Now, if you're looking at a leather bag, I think the cheapest one is probably going to be the Evelyn 16 at $1,900. I personally really like this bag. I think it's a very great casual everyday crossbody. It does come in different sizes. Of course, this is going to be the smallest size at the lowest price point. You do have that perforated H on the side, which technically is supposed to go against your body, but a lot of people like to wear it the other way around so that the H faces outward. But there is an even less expensive bag, and it's this one. It's called the Bride a Brac bag. This is technically, I believe, a toiletry pouch. It's made out of 100% cotton. It retails for $560. If you can find it online, they do sometimes stock it online, or you could try your Hermes boutique. It does come with a top handle with snap buttons so that you can open that up for easy access into the bag, and then the bag itself closes with a zipper. On the front, you have an H embroidered for Hermes. Inside, you have 3 pockets and a stain-resistant waterproof lining. Technically, this isn't a bag. As I mentioned, it is a toiletry pouch, but that has been very on trend. A lot of people using toiletry pouches as bags, vanity cases. We've seen that the last few years, and I have seen people buying the Bride Brac for that specific reason. So if you're looking for something under $1,000 from Hermes that you would like to add, this is a very functional piece. Will definitely fit your iPhone, your wallet, and all of the daily essentials. Next, from Gucci, there are actual several functional pieces under $1,000. So if you have a budget of less than $1,000, I would definitely recommend checking out Gucci. First, we have this little bag at $830. It is the Ophidia GG mini bag. This is a very vintage style piece. The bag opens with a zipper closure, and there are 2 card slots inside to save room if you didn't want to carry a wallet or a card case. There's also an adjustable shoulder strap with a 23.5-inch drop, and it measures 7.7 by 4 by 1 inches. So you definitely will be able to fit a large phone. I think the iPhone Pro Max is like 6.33. And then if you add a little bit for the case, you're looking at maybe a little bit under 6.5 or around 6.5 inches for this phone. So plenty of room to fit your phone. Next, we have another Ophidia GG mini bag. This one retails for $960. I personally, of the two, I think I like the design of this one a little bit more. Inside of the bag, you have 6 card slots and a zippered pocket, and then you also have an open pocket. It does have an adjustable shoulder strap with a 19.7-inch drop. This bag is also very cool because you can actually convert this into a belt bag as well. So if you do like that style, this is kind of like a 2-in-1 shoulder mini bag and belt bag. Next, we also have this Ophidia mini bag, which looks like a little backpack but can actually be worn crossbody. I also think the style of this bag makes a great unisex bag. I think the price point is really great, super cute. The shoulder strap on this is also adjustable at 19.7 inches for the max drop. And finally will be what is probably the most popular bag of all the bags I'm showing you today from Gucci, and it is the Super Mini Dionysus bag. This is a cute little crossbody mini bag. Again, it is a mini bag, so it's not going to fit a larger iPhone. It will probably fit a smaller one and maybe like a card case. There's not a whole lot of room in here, but there are a lot of classic details. It has that classic Dionysus style that everybody likes with the tiger head, so it is a really cute bag for less than $1,000. And finally, for the last brand that I'm going to be talking about today is Saint Laurent. YSL has a lot of great options, especially under $1,000. So if you're looking for something under that price point, check out YSL. The first bag I want to show you is this large zipped pouch in grained leather. It retails for $575. You have it in all of the classic colors like black, dark beige, taupe, white. So if you're looking for a really great neutral piece, this could be an option. It does have a zippered pouch on the top. You also have a wristlet that's detachable, so if you wanted to carry something around your wrist, you could, or you could take it off if you just want a clutch. On the back side, you also have another open pocket and then 4 card slots. I personally would probably carry a card holder inside. This bag will also fit a cell phone, including an iPhone Pro Max, so you won't have any issues there. Again, this bag retails for $575 here in the US, but I have found this bag on Selfridges for cheaper. I've talked about Selfridges in a lot of my other videos. If you're not familiar with them, they are a department store based in the United Kingdom, but they do ship to the US. It retails for $420. And they will include your local taxes as well as any duties in the checkout totals. The shipping is pretty fast, and orders under $800 don't get charged duty fees, so you'd only pay for your local state tax plus the shipping, which is pretty reasonable. It's usually around 25 pounds, but if you want to do the unlimited shipping for 1 year, it costs $55, and then you get unlimited shipping for all orders above $55. Next, you have the A5 pouch. This is also a pouch that has a removable wristlet. Inside you have 6 card holders and a couple of pockets. This one retails for $725. This is another bag that you can find for less on Selfridges, where it retails for only $500. So definitely check those out. Of course, any bags that I've talked about, I will link below, including the Selfridges ones. Next from YSL, we have the Uptown pouch. This is a great little clutch to have in your collection for events or maybe an evening out. It comes in a variation of colors. This one retails for $625. It had a huge price increase recently, but this is another piece that I purchased myself recently from Selfridges for a savings for $445. I'll go ahead and link that down below. I also did an unboxing of the Uptown pouch. I'll link that video up above if you're interested in learning more about the Uptown pouch and about Selfridges, but this is one of my favorite pieces from YSL. Now for my absolute favorite from YSL, it is going to be the monogram clutch. This is a clutch that's very much like the wallet on a chain, but for more than half the price off. This one is currently retailing for $775 here in the US. They also have a mixed quilting leather version that retails for $795. This is a piece that you can also sometimes find at Selfridges. They recently had a black version of the mixed quilting one for, I think it was like $670. It has since sold out, but if I ever find another one like that, I'll be sure to update you guys in the community post. But again, this is a really great piece and a great alternative to the wallet on chain. Inside, it is just one large compartment. But if you look there, I have actually converted this into a wallet on chain or crossbody with an insert that I got from Etsy. I'll also link this one down below. And then the chain comes with it, or you can also just order the chain from Amazon, but it's a great little hack to save some money on a wallet on chain from YSL. It also has the detachable wristlet, so you can take this on and off really easily, just depending on how you would like to wear this piece. But this has to be my favorite bag from YSL for under $1,000. Really great deal, and again, one of my favorites. Alright guys, well that is it for today's video. If you were somewhere like the US or somewhere that celebrated Thanksgiving this week, I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your loved ones. If there are any bags on this list that you're interested in, let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!